Hello everybody, I am going to talk about craftsmanship and how to properly use marker. So if you have markers and you are using them, please get them out. And we're just going to work together on making our marker look like from 1s and 2s or maybe even 3s, a lot of us are 3s, moving that up to a 4, okay? So we're going to work on making our 1s, 2s, and 3s into a 4. So I'm going to get out my markers, and the first thing that I want to talk about is if you have a yellow marker, you may have noticed if you've ever used a yellow marker before, you may have had your yellow marker turn other colors on the top of your marker. Whenever we're using yellow, if we use it last, then a lot of times that yellow will mix with whatever color we're using. Especially the black, it mixes with the black and it makes a weird green color. So for example, if I'm using my blue marker and I think, oh, I want yellow right next to it, if I put my yellow too close to my blue and I put my yellow marker inside the blue that I just drew, my yellow marker is going to turn green because yellow and blue make green, right? So my yellow marker is going to turn blue on the top. And then anytime I go to color yellow in anything else, it's also going to be green because the yellow of my marker has turned green from this, okay? So if you're using marker, you always want to use yellow first. That way your yellow marker doesn't mix with anything else. So always try to get your yellow first, okay? Now, when we use marker, a lot of us want to color back and forth or side to side the way that we color with crayons. Now, I don't want you to do that. There's 2 reasons we don't color that way. And what I'm talking about is this right here. A lot of us want to do this, okay? We do not color with marker this way. We color with crayon that way, and we color with colored pencil that way. But markers are special because the top of their ink right there will actually wear down and become really flat, and then we don't have the point of the marker to make thin lines or to make thicker lines like that, okay? So we want to make sure that our marker stays sharp so that it can make all these different sizes of lines. We also want our marker to stay with as much ink in it as possible before it dries out. So what we're actually going to do is you're going to hold your marker like you normally hold a pencil, and I just have my thumb on the top, and then I have my other fingers kind of surrounding / supporting my marker, just like I would a pencil. Now I'm going to turn the marker on its side a little bit so that when I put my marker down, I'm not using the top like that. I don't want to use the top straight down and press hard because that wears down the top, and then our top of our marker won't be pointy anymore. I'm actually going to turn it on its side to this long part right here. See that long part? I'm going to turn it on its long side, and I'm going to press down, okay, and now I get this thick line right here, and it's really smooth, and it's even, which means my ink is not really thick in one spot, like for example, like this. It's not really thick in one spot and really dark right here, okay, so this is what we don't want. Now what I'm going to do, again, I'm going to put my long side of my marker, which is this part right here, and I'm just going to hold it like a pencil. I'm going to make a line down and pick up my marker. I'm going to make another line down and pick up my marker, and I put that line right next to my first line. It's almost like mowing the lawn or like a freshly mowed baseball field. So you want these little lines right next to each other like this. Make a line down, pick up your marker. Make a line down, pick up your marker. 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 Okay, and it looks nice and even. Now, if you are trying to color in a square, for example, and you have these little pieces up top, see that? After you get down, pick up your marker, down, pick up your marker, then you can go back with that little tiny part of the marker at the top and add those pieces that are missing, okay? But we do not want to go side to side with a marker because it wastes all of that ink and it makes our marker go really, really small at the top to where we have to throw it out. And our markers just don't last as long. So again, we're gonna go down, pick up our marker, down, pick up our marker, down, pick up our marker, And I'm gonna keep doing that. Now, if I have a wavy line or something wavy that I'm trying to color, okay, let's say this is a river. Now, a river actually flows the direction of gravity, right? Because gravity is pulling the water. Okay, so if I'm drawing a river or water, then I can do down, pick up my marker, down, pick up my marker, down, pick up my marker, down, pick up my marker. I can do that instead of doing it flat and straight down. I can actually curve my marker the direction that the water is supposed to be flowing so that it looks like the water has movement in it. Again, if you get these little things, like these little spaces of paper, that's okay, just save them for the end. I'm doing one line at a time, down, pick up my marker. Now, you can tell that my water is going this direction, and then back down. So now all I have to do, come back with the top part, add those little lines in that I'm missing, and now my river looks like it's flowing in that direction, okay? So if you have any questions about marker, please send me a Google Classroom message, a Dojo message, or you can email me, okay? That is all. So if you have some spare time while you are hanging out, then practice your marker and try to get your marker up to a 4. Instead of changing directions like this, going this way and then this way and then that way, try to do one line at a time and really practice trying to fill in an entire circle like this, or even drawing a river shape, and practice drawing the direction of your marker, okay, and try to get it looking really nice. This is not an assignment, this is just an extra video if you're struggling or if you just want to know how to properly draw with marker. All right, have fun guys, I hope it looks awesome.